Hey guys, what's up? It's Crystal. So today I have a review and swatches for you guys on the new Palladio Crushed Metallic Eyeshadows. They look like this. So I have 10 colors to share with you guys. They do have a total of 12, but I didn't purchase 2 because one was a silver and one was a blue. And I have a lot of silvers and I really don't reach from that often. And then I just don't wear blues or greens that much. So the rest of them are pretty neutral. I do have a purple and kind of like a lime green, which I did pick up. For the most part, a lot of them are neutral, so they do have a nice color selection. So I purchased mine at Sally Beauty Supply for $6.99 each. However, at the time, all cosmetics were buy 2 get 1 free. So I thought that was the perfect time to try these out because they are new. And I'm someone who likes to review products for you guys that are not really talked about here on YouTube, because a lot of YouTubers, you know, we all talk about kind of the same products over and over and over, which is good because you can get different opinions on things. But I also like to get things for you guys that a lot of people don't talk about, just because sometimes there's hidden gems that people might not even know about. So when these new eyeshadows came out, I was like, oh my god, I have to have them because they're metallic. And then they also came out with some other things that I will be reviewing separately. So they also came out with some Velvet Matte Cream Lip Colors, which look like this, and I will be doing a separate review on these. I'm wearing one of them right now. And they also came out with the Pop Shine Brilliant Lip Balms and the matte eyeshadows, which are kind of matte eyeshadow duos. So I will be reviewing all of those separately than these eyeshadows. I figured I would just do separate reviews because this video might be too long. These eyeshadows say they're infused with botanical and vitamins. So in these eyeshadows you get 1.18 grams of product, and a Makeup Geek eyeshadow is 1.8 grams of product. So you do get more eyeshadow with the Makeup Geek shadows, but the pans do look smaller. So I don't know if the pan is deeper on the Makeup Geek shadows, but the Palladio ones definitely look bigger. So some of these eyeshadows were hits and some of them were misses. So I will tell you which ones I like and which ones I don't care for too much, which ones disappointed. Some of them contain glitter, which I just don't like glitter in my eyeshadows because it just causes a lot of fallout. A lot of time it doesn't stick to the lid, so it's almost pointless. But let's start off with the packaging. So the packaging is really nice because it's just a clear acrylic packaging, and it reminds me a lot of the Clinique Cheek Pop blushes, which I like. So I like that you can see the product right through it. So Light Year's a beautiful peach. It's really soft in texture, but I feel like it's not as metallic as I would like. Like, it looks beautiful swatched on my finger and on the back of my hand, but I wish it was a little bit more foiled looking on the lid, kind of like Makeup Geek's foiled shadows. But some people may not be into that really metallic foiled look. I just personally like a metallic shadow to be very intense. Like, if you're going to be metallic, you better be super metallic and foiled. But these were a little bit disappointing because I feel like they're not as metallic as I would have liked, but that's just a personal preference. So this one's really pretty. I like it as an all over lid shade. It's not quite as metallic as I would like, but it is a really pretty color. So that one is Light Year. So the next one I have for you is called Solstice. It's just a light gold shade, and this one was disappointing because even though it doesn't feel dry in texture, I feel like it looks kind of dry on the lids. Like, it doesn't give you a nice, even, opaque application. It almost looks like it has just micro sparkles on your lid. Like, that's what it looks like all over the lid now. So it doesn't have the type of sparkles that are like the Urban Decay Moon Dust shadows. It's not that type of sparkle. It's just kind of like hints of little gold flecks on the lid. I don't know how else to describe it. It just doesn't give you a nice, opaque application over the lid. So even though this one looks really pretty swatched and it looks pretty in the pan, I feel like this one was disappointing applied to the lid. It just looked like it had a drier application on the lid, I guess is the best way to describe it. So the next one is called Eclipse. I would describe this as a golden bronze shade. This one did not disappoint. It's really pretty, does not have glitter in it. It's really opaque and even in application. So this one, if you're gonna get any of them, I would highly suggest this color because this one did not disappoint. So this next one is called Meteor. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this one is a beautiful copper color, and it's great for this time of year. Very warm and rich, very pigmented, doesn't contain glitter. This one did not disappoint either. I really, really love this shade, especially this time of year. So highly recommend this color as well. So this next one is called Supernova. It's a beautiful burgundy maroon kind of cranberry color. I love these colors for this time of year. So this one's another favorite. I would definitely recommend this one as well. This one does not contain glitter, and it's really pigmented and opaque and rich in color. So this one's really, really pretty. I like this one as well, and I would recommend this one. So this one's called Nubella. It's a beautiful purple. This one also does not contain glitter. It's very rich and pigmented in color, and I would recommend this one as well because it has a nice texture. It goes on nicely, and it's just a beautiful color. So Nubella is another one that I would recommend. Really pretty purple, love purples, of course. This next one is called Stellar, and this is a beautiful taupe, just kind of like a traditional taupe color. I love taupes. This one also does not contain glitter. It has a nice texture, and it's rich and pigmented. So this one is beautiful. I love it. Would recommend this one as well. So this next one is called Stardust. This one did disappoint. It's a beautiful color. It's almost like a taupe, but a lighter version of taupe, like a silvery taupe. So I really wanted to love this one, and although it does look somewhat pretty on the lid, it does contain glitter, which does fall out on the face. So that's mainly why it's disappointing, and it feels, the ones that have glitter in them feel a little bit more crumbly, even though they do feel smooth in texture when you do swatch them. They're a little bit more crumbly because of that glitter in them, so I don't like the ones that have glitter in them. I just don't like eyeshadows with glitter in them, period. Like, I don't like the Urban Decay ones with glitter. Any brand, I just don't like the ones with glitter. So if you do get some of the ones with glitter, I would recommend using like a glitter glue to help the eyeshadow and the glitter stick to the lid. That's what I'm gonna have to do with these. But this is a beautiful color. I love that it's like a silvery taupe. I just don't like the fact that it has glitter in it, and it's a little bit more chunky in texture. So it is a pretty color, but because of the glitter, I'm just gonna have to say, for me, it's disappointing. But it is a beautiful shade. And so this one is Stardust with the glitter in it, and then this one is the other taupe called Stellar. So as you can see, they're very different in color. This next one is called Parallax. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's P-A-R-A-L-L-A-X. So I could be butchering that. I usually butcher names. But anyway, this one is kind of deceiving because this one looks similar at first to Stellar. It looks like a taupe because it has like a overspray on the top. So when you first purchase it, or when I first purchased it, I saw this beautiful like kind of taupey shade, and it looked like it had micro fine purpley flecks, glitter flecks in it. So it looked pretty in the pan, but then when I went to swatch it, it turned into a dark mess. I don't really like colors like this that are deceiving because they have an overspray, which I don't like because it's not true to color. So if you're in the store and you can't swatch it, you look at it and you're like, oh, that's beautiful, but when you get home and swatch it, it like totally changes color. So this is one of those colors that has like a black base. The reason I don't like colors like this is because when you start to blend them onto your lid, all you can really see is the black base color. I feel like the other color starts to blend away, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of what happened with this one. Some people might like this. I mean, you could use it to smoke out a look, but I personally think this color was disappointing. So I wouldn't recommend this color. I don't really like it. It looks kind of almost just like a black with a little bit of shimmer particles in it. So didn't like this one. This one also has kind of those glittery particles, which I don't care for. So I would pass on this one if I were you. Don't really care for it too much. So the last one I have is called Xenon, and this one I actually have not worn on my lids, but it does have a similar texture to some of the other ones because it does have that glitter in it. But this one's like a lime green shade. I don't really own a lot of colors like this, so that's why I did pick it up. I think it is really pretty, a really pretty shade. But this one also has those glitter particles in it, so the texture is a little bit chunkier, like, if you will. So I haven't used it on the lid, but I'm sure that it's going to disappoint like the others that have the glitter in them, just because I don't like that texture and I don't like all the fallout. But like I said, if you use them with a glitter glue, it will definitely help with that. So the color is really pretty, and I will definitely give it some use. It's almost like a golden lime color. It's really, really pretty, but I don't think I'll be using it often, but I will give it some use. So that concludes this review and swatch video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate all the love you guys show me. So thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing day.